How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. Me and Perkins are back here. Let's get to it. So, what is the plan for this episode? We're going to need to do quite a lot of research, to be honest. We should have probably got a butcher table so we'd be able to perhaps get some leather from this human. I didn't really think about that, so perhaps that can be a task for today. Other than that, it is going to be a case of trying to wait for Randy to see what he actually chucks at us. Perkins is obviously recovering from a few injuries from the ducks, which I think we were all proud that I did that in the end, to be fair. I think that was a good movement. Temperatures inside are still quite good. Obviously, they shoot up to like 40 degrees, so not too bad. Obviously, we did think about wearing the tainted clothing and stuff like that, but actually the negatives that it actually gives our mood I don't think are particularly worth it. So we do have to keep that in mind. Other than that, we're looking good. Perkins is going well. I think we're all proud of you, boy. Ape Corpse. So yeah, maybe a butcher station will be on the menu today. How much steel would we need for that? 80. Okay. Luckily, obviously, we've got a steel vein here and one slightly up here, so it's not too bad. So the temperature outside is a toasty 1 degrees. I think when it starts shooting up, obviously, we'll use that. Now, just double checking our Perkins. I was looking for the bit. I can never remember where it is, where it says like comfortable temperature and stuff like that. Minimum comfortable temperature 16 degrees. So she's still going to get hypothermia unless we're up to 16, but a lot of that is obviously because she is just purely naked. But, you know, come on, love, come on. Put some clothes on. The viewers are watching. Cover up, guys. Cover up. Look away. Other than that, obviously, no wildlife on the map. We do have a little bit of human left. And a smoke leaf joint. In case things get really bad, I suppose we can tell Perkins to smoke some of that. So let's mine 2 of these. Let's get a butcher table up just because then we can be a little bit more efficient. I think we still will get like... Okay, just smoke the smoke leaf, that's fine. I think we still get the... We'll still get a negative, I think, because it will be like uncooked meat. I hope that's less than just eating a corpse, though. Eating a corpse is obviously minus 12 as we're going through now. Hypothermia already, crazy. Oh, I really should be doing this manually, because otherwise you just waste time. You are starving. I'm hoping that's going down, though. Is that going down? It's going up. Okay. What's skills-wise? Skill-wise, I didn't even realise we had 1 passion in intellect, which is going to be obviously extremely handy. Let's haul that. And then here I'm going to draft, undraft, and then get you to haul them both. Or the majority of them both. And then we'll probably get the butcher table outside because obviously it's going to leave quite a mess. So we don't want that inside, making inside any more ugly than what it already is. Perkins going straight to rest, like... Okay. Just make sure you eat though, don't starve to death. So, you know, Randy at 500% difficulty. Not too shabby so far. We are doing well. Is there anything else interesting on the map? So we do have components over here. Something's deteriorated, but that's fine. We do have some gold up here. We're looking for gold and silver and stuff like that. And I do agree with you all with obviously attacking our neighbours is going to make obviously future caravans very unlikely. A lot of jades that we could potentially sell. I can't see any silver, so I wonder if we actually mine some jade, because it would be actually rather nice that obviously when traders come we have something if we decide not to eat them, because, well, we could trade and then eat them, I suppose. So that's the closest jade. I am wondering whether to do a little bit of mining on that. We need wood. Oh, we need a little bit of wood. Damn, I missed that. So we'll just cancel that. There was a bit of a wasted resources. I should have checked, to be fair. Bit disappointed in myself because we were going alright till then. Okay, so it's far out, but I think actually we're going to start mining jade. Let me just pause it. That was the closest one rather than before I send Perkins like miles away it is. So I think if we mine some jades, it's going to be quite important to give us something to trade with. Not seeing any silver straight away. Obviously, I'll have a look between episodes. There's no real point in mining components because obviously they'll deteriorate outside. We basically want to keep stuff like this doesn't deteriorate. So resources like this and steel, it's handy just leaving them outside because they don't deteriorate. Really, really nice. That's probably enough for today, Perkins, because what's your hypothermia at? Your hypothermia is already at 10, so don't worry about it. Research-wise, just over half, so that's not too bad. Perkins isn't eating, though, so am I going to have to tell you to do that yourself? I will do, so we'll consume Bowman. I'd love another bit, but I think we only get 2 bites out of a human. 3 would be obviously really, really great. So no more food now. If we do look at needs, it has taken food all the way up. So we are going to have to hope Randy comes at us. So, you know, human meat isn't too bad. Obviously, we've got our 1 trap. We could upgrade that potentially this episode to a 2 trap. I know we're getting luxurious, but... please do not... If you're going to go all that way for 1 bit of jade, I would rather you mine and then haul it all. Because all that way for 1 bit of jade doesn't really seem... We could make... Can we make like a jade dagger yet? So if I go production crafting spot and I click on that, add bill, jade knife. No, I can't make it out of jade. Okay. What about a club? Can we make like a jade club? We could. So what would that do for us? So at the minute we got a steel, so we got armor penetration 19%, damage per second 6.2. What we're looking for is obviously small upgrades all the time. With the difficulty being so high, little upgrades like, you know, a club that's slightly better is just going to give us more percentage chance to hit, to do damage, meaning, you know, it's all a percentage game. So that's sort of how we're going to look at it. So if we change it to jade, that gives us a lot more. Armor penetration straight away goes up. Damage per second, I think it went up by like 1 point something. And a beauty to stay around. I think we make a jade club. I think we do. I think we upgrade ourselves and do that. Okay, it might not be the best use of our time, but especially because I am a little bit newbie as well. There we go. She brings all that back. Nice job, Perkins. So again, we would wear that, but it gives us more negatives to actually wear that than just be naked. So a jade club is a great upgrade. There we go. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Perkins, make sure we equipped the jade. Nice, nice, nice. A little clean and then back to research. So we're making progress. Should have built this slightly differently. Because I'm just thinking if we build a wall along here, it's obviously going to be a bit awkward to fix traps. I'm saying that we can get away with 2 traps before we need to worry about it, and actually that's an upgrade that I wouldn't mind. So how much is a trap? 45, that's 10. So if we go 2 more steel up there, that's fine. Everything has to be in just small doses. And like with one person, it's more important than normal to small upgrades constantly, because we'll go from 1 person to 3. And if 3 people came at us now, we'd be in a lot of trouble. But we've upgraded our club, we're upgrading our defense. Me and Perkins are the dream team. Who would have thought it? Someone that's named that rhymes with gherkins is a champ. I don't like gherkins. In the comments, do you like gherkins? I can't stand them. They always go straight to my partner. Should be telling Perkins to haul manually to save all that time that she just wasted them. But I think we're okay, like health-wise. It's not too bad, but I just don't want to get too... No, yeah, I was about to say haul that back. I don't want to get too cocky or anything. And then, okay, transport pods. Unable to walk. Yes, we accept someone. So we accept that person. This is really, really important. So if they were a cannibal, we would take you on. However, I think we all know what's about to happen here. Sadly, some of it is poor. So we will get, obviously, the tattered apparel. But to be fair, we could just keep the lizard skin pants. Keep the to be fair, we'll probably wear it all, then see how we go. So Perkins, come down here and strip this young gentleman. Hey! I forgot all about this. So, since you'll be here for a while, Perkins thinks you should give your faction a name. The tribe of... what is it? Porkism? Oh, shame. I think that's how to spell it, if not. Give this settlement a name. I think we'll just random it. Like, to be fair, I really do like how many different names and stuff is as I'm trying to get actually words out and stuff like that. Like, it does give you, like... Actually, we could change that to white because we're like on an ice sheet, so it's all white, so it might mess up. And the tribe of Porkism. Nice, nice, nice. Perkins, come down here, strip you. No, Perkins. Then you're going to kill. Because can we extract skull now? So we have to kill them. So kill. Perfect. Then we go... oh no, Starry died. I think we get a negative for that though, don't we? No. Perfect. Yeah, extract skull. Extract skull. Okay, it does look like that might have wasted some food. But that's fine, because then it'll make our environment a little bit better. So wear all this clothing, and then we'll have a look at the negatives. To be fair, you probably want to wear the uranium slice cap, just because it gives us a bit of defense. So, Perkins. The big question that I want to know is... what is your minimal comfortable temperature is now 0.4, which is really, really good because at some points, obviously, the temperature does go to like 2 and 3, so it's not too bad. Perkins, I really want you to haul everything before you go to sleep. Does the hat matter? We'll haul it just in case. Maybe we might have to start thinking about having another room, so obviously everything's not going to deteriorate straight away. The skull will allow us... I keep pausing just out of habit. Where was the... okay, the spike. The skull spike. So what does that actually give us? Construction, terror, 25%. So let's get a skull spike. And we'll put it... should we put it there for the time being? There we go. Watch out, like, have a negative, be like, oh, I don't like this, and we've just wasted, like, a bit of meat to do this. But it's all a bit of flavour, and that's what we're about. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Badly malnourished. Well, have some human meat. Thing is, I know we should take the slice cap off and wear the hat, but I do like the extra armour that it gives us. Okay, there we go. So a bit more food, which is obviously perfect. Just buys us a couple more days. Randy's being nice to us at the moment. And that's the only problem I find with Randy Random at some times. Like, especially like going for a Cassandra playthrough. Like, Cassandra's obviously just hitting you harder and harder and harder. And it can take time to get to the point where Cassandra obviously hits you to the point of no return. But Randy can be ultra kind to you. That being said, I shouldn't really jinx it and I shouldn't really push my luck. Randy, you are a gentleman and a scholar. We love you here. So looking at needs, there's not too much we can do. We are getting a -3 through ratty apparel. I don't think that's too bad, to be fair. A -3 is not too bad. Ravenously hungry. Really? We had human yesterday. I'll wait for that to drop all the way down. To be fair, I might just leave it for a while and just let malnutrition build up so then we can technically go a little bit longer. So yeah, good upgrades all around. Sort of, we can't really do much until the research does, like... We don't have to worry about graves or anything like that, because obviously we don't care about... one, burying anyone, because we want to eat them, or two, dead bodies don't bother our colony whatsoever. Can't really do anything with the field stove, even though it would be nice getting it up, because obviously we need wood. I don't know if we're ever actually going to get wood. It might just be a case of going straight to electricity, which is, you know, fine. Probably need something for rec, don't we? Recreation. That's something we could do, so we could get a steel board game in here for Perkins. Just so you're not utterly bored. Like, we still do, I assume there's not like something like we don't need rec or anything like silly like that. Can't see anything. So we'll build that and then we'll queue up one mining. I have to admit, there is something really nice about having one colonist and just doing like mini little tasks rather than like big projects all at once. Oh, for God's sake, please hold. Because there is something satisfying as starting like with a little tiny base like this, then building it into something. Building a snowman. Go on, Perkins, make it beautiful. Make it Hey, we've got a snowman. Love it. We eat humans, but we have time to make snowmen. We have time for the simple things in life that bring us joy and prosperity. Go on, Perkins. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Right, and back to research, back to business. So, how is hunger doing? Moderate, so we are going to have to eat. So, come consume. Is there something in edit food policy? Corpses. Okay. Just wondered why you weren't doing it yourself, but... Hey, it doesn't matter. I think that's the rest of the human... Oh no, we've got one more. Okay, so luckily taking the head off actually didn't waste any meat, which is why I didn't want to extract the skull from it. These are sentences I've never had to say in my life. Oh... Right, so now we can actually walk around and not get hypothermia instantly. It makes me think we should have another room, or build our next room to obviously have all this in where it's not going to deteriorate. And then we can build a mini stockpile. It feels like that's a natural next step. I don't really want to be mining into mountains and stuff like that. I want to avoid infestations. I really can't be bothered. I suppose for now, probably actually the most important thing is actually to get research under our belt, because that will give us complex furnituring, which will allow us to get... Although we just want slab beds, though, don't we? Slab bed, that's what we want. Slab double bed. Like, how much resource... I assume we can just build it straight out of steel. Because obviously that's all we can really do at the moment. Okay. No, Perkins is actually going really, really surprisingly well. Like, she's doing well. I think the ideology makes this challenge... In my opinion, like, I know people will say, oh, it makes this challenge a bit easy. But I think it makes the challenge more fun. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, there's actually a point to it. Like, it's what I love about this new DLC expansion, whatever you want to call it. Like, I love the religion aspect of it. Like, I find it absolutely brilliant. Like... And at the end of the day, who doesn't want to be a member of godly man porkism? Oh, we're the tribe of porkism, not man porkism. Well, no, because that works perfect. Let me go to world map. I might have to cut this if potato PC's bad. Yeah, the tribe of porkism, because what that does is it leads you into a self... Like, you're like, oh, porkism. They'll greet us with bacon and whatnot. And, you come over, you have dinner and whatnot. And then you eat human, and then we eat you afterwards. What am I saying? We wouldn't waste human. Yeah, I think a little warehouse is going to be like the right move. Just because obviously we can store stuff. It's not going to deteriorate. We can sell stuff. I don't know how many traders we're actually going to have come past our way, but it's not really the point. We don't want to just be wasting stuff just for the sake of it. Especially being able... Yeah, I think that's the right move. I think that's the right move. So let's do a bit of mining in the morning. Let's build up a little bit. Nothing too cray-cray. We don't want to overload Perkins, but... Oh, there she is. She's eating the meat on her own. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. That should be it all gone, though. But if we hadn't had that event, we would be dead, so... It's not too shabby at all. Just checking the steel butcher table to make sure I didn't click anything wrong. But yeah, we need wood. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, it is what it is. Probably we'll have to trade. Like, I don't think there's anywhere, like, localized on the map where we can really go. But they're still neutral towards us, so we could technically show what we'll buy. Okay, it will actually show us. It's a shame we can't, like... What would they sell? I don't want to go all that way and them not have, like, wood or something like that. I wish there was a search button. I just want to see if you'd buy any jade. Corpses, creatures, weapons. I don't really know what I'd click on to find jade. Imagine someone screaming at the monitor now. If I get you that angry, like, raw resources... Okay, so they... Oh, no, they would buy jade. Interesting. Something to keep note. We might have to travel. Problem is then our base is... Okay. We do have a predator. No, haul that back, Perkins. And then I am going to hold left shift and then queue up to haul them again. Do have a predator on the map, which is obviously... It might just be leaving. I normally would fight them. The problem is we have to get into melee and his... So what is your movement speed is what I want to see. Your movement speed is 4.56. Perkins is 3.4. So it's not like... The problem is we could get into melee, hit him, but we're not going to be quick enough to run back to our traps and we would have to use our traps to sort of kill it. I think it looks like it's just walking through, which is a shame. But sort of it is what it is. I'd rather that than it come and get us, to be fair. Ancient generator. Interesting. Okay, Perkins still doing some mining. So let's queue up the build. I don't think we'll have a massive... stockpile. I think something like that, especially for early on, is going to be absolutely perfect. Yeah, I like the look of that. The base is growing. 12. Okay, might need a little bit more steel, but that's fine. It just protects, you know, I think it makes sense. We've got downtime at the minute. I know we need to get to research, but we've pretty much got there. There we go. So we've got a little, warehouse. And then Perkins can go back to research, which is perfect. We'll keep that door shut because I'll probably forget to shut it. I know obviously it's going to slow her movement speed. So there we go. Complex furniture. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that means we can get beds and stuff like that. We'll just look what we need next. Stone cutting could be a big shout. The reason why stone cutting could be a big shout is so we're not wasting all this steel constantly. Complex clothing could be a good shout. However, currently we're okay. Because if we research this, we're still not going to be able to make anything because we can't get a butcher to actually butcher human meat or anything like that. Smithing could be good for upgraded weaponry. Great bow is pointless. Electric is obviously a big one that we're going to need. So it's basically, do we want stone cutting or do we want electric? Well, let's look at this. Electric obviously unlocks a lot of stuff. The lamps and stuff are going to be good. Wood fire generator. So are we going to be able to power anything yet? No. So if we got electric, it wouldn't immediately give us anything. Oh, no, no, no. Tell a lie. Wind turbines. So we would be able to get a lamp up. So then looking at needs. I was just seeing if it was like in darkness, but no. Well, look at it this way. If we started making bricks, would we build much with it? No, not really. Not at this point, so. The reason why I say that is because we've got everything settled. The only thing is we might build some, like, flooring, but at this point, we don't need any more rooms. Like, this is us sorted. So I think we do go with electricity, go down that long stretch, which is going to take us a long time. But we're okay. We can manage this situation at the moment. It's not terrible at all. Okay. Let's get on speed 3. Morrow the Forsaken. A desperate refugee is approaching. Claims to have woken up from a cryo sleep, all alone and friendless. Begs for your permission to stay so he can rest. Yep. Come with me. Oh, you're a cannibal. I still think we've got to eat you, though. That's so disappointing. We have to eat you. We have to eat you. We don't really have a choice. Oh, you're already part of our ideology. So you're incapable of caring and social, creepy breathing, cannibal, which is obviously really good, jealous. It's degrading to have a less impressive bedroom as someone else. Do we need 2 people at this moment? I mean, I love it. It is a gift. The problem is we can't feed you. I think we eat this person. In any other, I think, situation, we would keep you. 1, we don't have the room. It's quite cramped. 2, we don't really have the jobs to do. We're just sitting around not really doing much. Like, I can't even really put you to work. Like, what are you going to do? Just mine for the sake of it? Like, what is your comfortable temperature? -11. So there's going to be some points where you can't even do anything. I know it's actually good clothing that you've got, but there's some points where you're just going to be standing there. So then we'll be feeding 2 people for, like, 1 person's work, so. So, Morrow's going to come in here, just in case anything weird happens. Drop your weapon. Perkins, wake up. Start attacking Morrow. There we go. Then I want you to... I want to strip. That was slightly awkward, because it wouldn't allow me to drop all his clothes. Let's see if he gets up. Don't think he will. Or she, sorry. A group of travellers are passing by, so let's quickly kill Morrow. Yeah, a bit of a mistake with the clothes, but that's fine. Oh no, the quest has failed, everyone. So we'll strip these. Strip you. No, yeah, strip. Or just eat straight away. Dangerous food type. Right, where are these travellers? Let's go into the messages, so I'm not just hunting around the map. Oh, it doesn't come up. Did have some... Okay, there we go. Have they got anything to trade? No. There's 4 of them. Even with 2 of us, I don't know if we could have taken them all. But that's fine. We've made that decision. Did you just eat that whole person in one gulp? Okay. Fair enough. Right, so what Perkins is going to do is we're going to follow these. Hopefully Perkins can get down here quick enough. Don't exit the map here. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Just, right. So what we're going to do is we have a straggler. So the straggler is going to get killed by Perkins. Because these 3 will disappear off the map, leaving this person to fend for themselves. Shame Perkins is a bit too slow, otherwise we could have caught someone else. It does look like they're waiting for her. Just going to watch, because obviously if we have a chance to strike, we will. So I'm hands right over the pause button. Or are they all going to disappear together? Alright, quickly, get! Okay, that's not good. Perkins is down. Oh God, one punch got you down. She should get up. She should get up. I'm hoping everything obviously comes... Jesus, I didn't expect to get one punch by Mike Tyson and, like, laid out. Come on, Perkins. There we go. Were you nervous? I weren't nervous. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And me and Perkins will catch you next time, party people. Bye.